As you probably know, it's me, the Red Mage Crow, and welcome back. Yes, welcome back to Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, where we'll stay clear, so we're all clear. Anyways, let's go ahead and sleep, because this is still from the previous, save and whatnot. We didn't actually save while we were sleeping, so that's why it was 6 p.m. right there, on the dot, right here, right now. So let's go ahead and just double check to make sure it's gonna be nice and clear. I'm just saying that when you have a sun and what looks to be something like a lightning bolt, I mean, I get that's not a lightning bolt, it's supposed to like be roads and whatnot, but like, it kind of looks like a lightning bolt. Come on. And, oh, we will be lucky. Alright, well, that's good at the very least. But right now, it's like 2 a.m. Yes, basically, when you go to sleep early, you wake up early. You know, that's basically how it is. So, we're going to go ahead, get the watering can, and try our best to water stuff. It's really, really early in the morning. Like, how does that get calculated though, right? We went to bed at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's kind of like 9 hours of sleep. Maybe it has to do with like how tired I am. Then again, I don't really know how tired I was. Oh, I think I passed up what I wanted to get. Come here. Okay. Okay. So, now, I do hope that freaking Monica does not get sick from being outside all the time. So, a couple of things that I have learned. There are absolutely no power berries. Where am I? Absolutely no power berries in this game. None. Zilch. Zero. Nada. But there is technically a way to increase your stamina. However, you know, a lot of it just seems to be like, you want to basically hit the ground a couple of times and then do some kind of sleeping glitch. Now, I'm all for like, you know, exploits and whatnot. But when there's a glitch involved, I'm not so much, you know, into the idea of using glitches. I do understand that, like, you know, they're in the game, and if they're in the game, you might as well use them. But me, personally, I don't always really like to use glitches in order to, you know, get farther into a game. Which is why we're using an, no, what the game basically gives us versus, you know, using a glitch to basically be able to work all day and all night. Like, seriously. Now, what's on the list, right? So, I only basically have the basics here. And it's not really all that much, you know, out and about, right? Very weird way to say it, but hey, them's the bricks. So we want to make enough money in order to get the fishing rod, because fishing is going to be one way that we actually make some money, definitely in the winter. Not only that, but it's going to help us become friends with a couple of people in particular. Looks like Monica's up, so we will see how she is doing. Hey, how's it going, Monica? Hey, don't look away. Come here. Monica seems relatively happy. Oh, we should be talking to her too. Okay. Give her some snuggles, because she is definitely the only one for me. And... oh, there it is. Go ahead. We'll get some milk. And go about our day after we brush her. So the main people that I have on my list is Galen, Romana, Romana, Ruby, Carter is also a pretty darn good one to go after. I think that if we give her fodder, she's more likely to give us, give us, you know, better milk. I think it's a much better idea just to give her some fodder, but it's also a good idea to figure out exactly how much fodder we have at the moment, which there's a way to do it. I just don't know. Oh, it's probably the blackboard in here. That's probably how it is, right? Monica's just normal. But there's a way. I know it is. Ah, here we go. We have 43 left. Let's go ahead, just bring Monica in. We will go ahead and just put the fodder into the barrel bin thing. That way, she, you know, we can get more milk. Because that milk is really important. It's very, very important that we get good milk. We also need, like, more fodder as well, which need to, like, fertilize the farm, but I'm not entirely sure how to fertilize the farm. Hey, Owie, how's it going? We're gonna do this. Oh, you must be still sleeping. Okay, I get you. Okay, so you finally got an egg. Do you want to be loved? Or is it still too early for you? No, it's not early for you. Okay, let's go ahead and put him down. I love you now. There we go. Okay, now I put you down. I'm sorry. But now we got an egg. And eggs are good because it opens up a couple of characters for us. Daryl likes eggs. Likes coins, bones. So it's Carter, Daryl, I think Laura, Galen, Romana, Ruby, just like a whole bunch of characters. We got a bunch of characters that we need to, you know, try and get along with. We need to make sure that we train the boy. Because if we don't train the boy, there's a certain cutscene that can and might play. Who knows? Come on. You can do it. Okay, we'll just turn you around. Come on. Look, you got a little bit farther. Okay. That's good. I don't think that we need to feed him. Oh, so we do need to feed him. Do flowers count as food? They're exposed to while holding food. So, I don't... Maybe mugwort? Okay, so mugwort is food. Okay, so that's one way that we can get closer to the dog. We're gonna go in here. Just double check on a couple of things. Because I'm pretty... Takura, here's your profits. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. So... Wait, I think that if we go to sell, it tells us exactly how much something... No, that's just an animal. We don't want to sell our animals just yet. So see, we only got an egg. And we'll sell 1 milk. And that'll be it. And if we go here... Okay, so it looks like that we can't sell anything other than crops, as well as dairy. Okay, gotcha. And we can definitely, like, get to know, like, some of the other characters as well. They all have, like, interesting little tidbits about them that will definitely make them, you know, worth getting to know. But for right now, the two most important ones are going to be Daryl as well as Nami. Romana is actually really important as well, technically. And so are you. You're also quite important. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that we can give you one of these. Here you go. You goodness, that looks splendid. Ah, it's your lucky day. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And so, our guy Gallon here, he won't accept anything but fish. So that's why we're going to need, the fishing rod. Primarily, it's for him. Let's go inside and... Seriously, these people are rich. And they got cats! The cat. This is a cat from the villa. Can't take it outside. I'm gonna put you down. Thank you, thank you. Ah, just the person I wanted to see. Hello, Crow. I'm usually not busy, so feel free to stop by for a visit anytime. Hey, I got you a gift. Here. Oh, goodness, is that for me? Thank you. I'll treasure it. Okay. So it's always good to kind of, you know, go about and kind of make friends. Well, I don't know everyone's schedule, which is going to definitely be one of the next things that I do look up. Oh, and we are doing the PS2 version of this game. As far as I know, it seems like at least the GameCube version might be kind of in a better performance-wise part of the game, I think. Like, I don't think that it has nearly as much slowdown. Now, I'm sure that there is a way to set up shop somewhere. Ah, here we go. So, like, if I wanted to, I can open up shop, and I can sell to people who just walk by. Which is another way to make money, and that's nice and good and all, but not really going to be focusing on that too much. Not much that you can really do making a living off of that. You can, but we're not going to. And as for the whole, you know, GameCube version, maybe one day we could definitely, you know, play that version on the channel as well. So, like, what I was thinking, right, is that this one is just going to be, like, the really, you know, the one where we try to make lots of money through, using the use of banana and the like. And, maybe if we do play the GameCube one, we could, you're not who I'm looking for. I was kind of hoping there was somebody else back here, but honestly, there's nobody I want to associate with. And then, like, if we, you know, do beat this and, maybe like a year or two pass or so, we can come back to the GameCube version of this game. And, we can kind of go from there. And maybe just do like a regular one where we don't focus on the seed maker. We don't, you know, do that sort of jazz. We just kind of try to play the game as one normally would. Which is just, you know, just playing it regularly. So this is Carter right here. And we don't really have too much that we can give him. We can give him milk, which is fine. We don't really have too much to do with milk, but I'd really rather not, you know, go down the milk route. At least not with him. Hey, don't move me! So we're going to basically go and we're going to dig 5 times in each tile. And what that is going to do is that's going to give us probably like the best chance at finding some things. Like, it's not always going to give us anything fruitful or anything of the sort, but it's definitely going to be better than trying to dig in one place for 15 times. At least that's my own thought process on it. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. And that's why I want to kind of keep the bee milk. Because if I do get hungry, I need to eat something. And I could always eat the egg, but a lot of people like eggs in this game. And it's better just to kind of like keep the egg. And there's a statue. It's been a while since we got the statue. But that's also going to be a good one for Nami as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this a tad bit early and start heading to Daryl's place, seeing as how it's definitely easier to get to his house between like 1 o'clock and before he leaves. So we just want to. Daryl is absolutely number one. He is number one person we need to make friends with. And then Nami can, you know, fall soon after. Fall? Fall doesn't sound like the right term to be using here. I don't think. Nami will follow soon after. There we go. That's the right terminology I'm looking for. The mugwort. It's gonna be good for the dog. Good for dog food. As you can see, it's already quite near 1-ish. And yeah. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing my best as of today. Actually, today, like, ooh boy, it was a very weird day today, truth be told. I'll go over it after I make friends with Daryl right fast. But, basically, I ended up talking with a kid, which was very abnormal for my day. I mean, he was with his father and whatnot, and you know, everything was kind of okay and all that different type of jazz. He was very nice. He was like, hello, and I'm like, oh, hi. And, you know, I'm talking to the father, and he's like, what's your name? And so I told him my name. And, yeah, it was a nice and pleasant, little thing that happened, and quite honestly, it was kind of nice. But the real kicker of the day was basically, like, near the end of my shift. I won't get into, like, all the detail, because, well, you know, it's not something that I feel like I should be putting out onto YouTube. Especially seeing as how it's not, like, my business. But basically, I passed by this one lady, and she asked me how my day was, and I was like, oh, I'm doing great. How about you? And so she told me that she was doing good. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. It's good that you're good. And then later, she decided to come up to me, and she basically told me, hey, I'm sorry to, I just wanted to, you know, let you know I'm not actually doing fine. And basically, she told me this really sad story about, like, what's going on in her life right now. I'm trying to find Nami, mind you. And oh my god, it was so sad. At least for me, and I feel like no one should be put into those types of positions, and yet, you know, there are people who are. And honestly, I honestly hope that everything, you know, is going to be alright on her side. Because I would definitely, ugh. it just, like, it gets under my skin. Told me, like, I thought I should get this off my chest before I walk home crying, and I'm just like, oh no. No one should feel like that. No one. I wonder where Nami goes. I think that there was like one time that we kind of seen her go this way. We should probably get some seeds and mosey on back to the archaeology. Oh, God. Archaeology. Probably. We just need to like get back to like the site, the digging site. We're gonna call it the digging site from now on. Dude, what the hell is up with that wind? That wind scared me. Oh, hey! Hey there, nice to see you. In the field is hard work. Did you want to buy something today? Thank you. So it kind of... Ah, man, you know, I didn't really think this through. Oh, fertilizer! I'll get 4. That's like 160. We can apply that to the area behind the area and get some good fodder. However, I do want to see, because this will be definitely best. Because like what we want to do, at least in this playthrough, is try and understand primarily what is the best way to make money. Because if we can learn the best like jazz to make money, then you know it's all good. So it seems like number 1 is definitely tomato. They're cheap, they grow 3 consecutive seasons, they cost 30 grams per seed, so tomato is definitely a good way to go, apparently. First thing on the list. Of course, we're not just going to go with the tomato, of course not. We're actually going to go with a couple of other ones. We need something, instead of just, you know, we're not trying to just grow one crop. I know I'm using up all my money, and in 5 days, what's-his-face will come over, but we should be in a fairly decent situation to where that isn't going to be a bad thing. So, another good one is apparently watermelons. But watermelons are like 60, so we're just going to get about 2. Apparently these are pretty good if we're trying to, you know, go down the Nami route, so apparently they're good to have. You know what? Just because I found that out, I'm gonna get one more. I think that's all we're going to actually get. We'll get to planting, and it's gonna be kind of annoying to do all of these. You know, trying to, like, water them, and just, like, all the different type of jazz. Can't get out. I cannot jump this fence. But... Okay, so... You just better eat this right now. Just because I'm getting a little worried. Okay. But like, until like the bananas actually start like, you know, raking in the dough, we're gonna do a couple of these things right here. This is going to be the best way to go about it. At least that's how I feel. Now, we didn't really dig as much into this. I'm pretty sure that, like, I only dug in this area, like, so I do it 4 more times. Maybe this one I'll go 3. Ooh, I found something, which is good. Anything that we basically we're going to need to, like, you know, help us with the whole Nami situation is definitely going to be fairly good. And the main reason why I just dug in this like 15,000 times, and the main reason why we were kind of going with a little bit of the seed routes and whatnot, you know, as much as I want to be overpowered and just like have a lot of money, it is going to, I feel, be a little bit too easy. I mean, you know, that's the whole point, right? Of at least like this playthrough. We're trying to see exactly how overpowered it is, just to, you know, go the banana route. Because the banana route is apparently, like, really, really, strong. Very, very strong. Bananas sell probably the most out of almost any crop. They do, like, you know, produce more. I think it said this summer. We kind of saw that recent at some point. So that's all we're going to be able to find. It's good that we found another coin at the very least. And jazz. So, like, the reason why tomatoes are good is because they produce basically 3 months, which is going to be spring, summer, and fall. And then, you know, by winter, they're not going to be a very good crop. The next one is going to be strawberries, where they're good via the winter, the summer, as well as spring. I kind of went out of sequence there. It was kind of weird. So, you know, that's why we got those seeds in particular. Now we just gotta kind of hope and pray that, you know, we don't get anything bad like a storm, which I think storms only happen in the summer or fall. We don't have to worry about them right now. We also got some fertilizer, so we should fertilize some of this jazz. You can tell that it's been fertilized because it's slightly taller, and it'll just continue to grow for a bit. Okay, so I am fairly OCD when it comes down to... God dang it, I need to hoe the ground, don't I? I don't have the hoe. Let's kill the hoe! You're not being with me! I don't see it. Is it with me? Is it with me? Do I have it? I'm sorry, we will not be killing the hoe. The hoe was with us. We didn't have faith in the hoe. Because we didn't have faith in the hoe, hoe is sad now. But we can let the hoe do the job that it's basically been built for. Like I say, I OCD about this. So, oof. See, like, that's already rough. So we got 3 melons. Oh, I don't want to... Oh, goddamn. Oh, that's not good. God, I don't know the, It might be a good idea to just go to bed. We could definitely kind of try and see how far we can push it, but I don't really know how wise that could be. Even doing this is a little bit dangerous. Oh, and I need to water them too. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. But we need to build up stamina, so we need to, like, you know, hit the hoe a couple of times. I should see, like, how much is, like, too much. We're huffing and we're puffing. I don't know if we're just kind of in, like, a bad predicament or not. We'll leave it at that. That'll be it for now. And we'll just go to sleep. Right? Take me, sleep. Take me! So the one thing that I do notice when I record is that after like 2 hours, I would say that the quality of my commentary kind of goes down. Go ahead and just double check on what we got today. Be nice and clear, and we will be very lucky. So we do want to try our best to be roughly around the dig site. We're gonna want to be near the dig site. Gotta remember to stick to that. We just want to grab some stuff. It's also going to be a little bit difficult. Because we are going to use this hoe here. And we are going to, you know, jazz it up. The one thing that I do feel like, no, I feel like, you know, I can't walk. Yeah, see, like, it's going to be very difficult getting in between all of these. Get the tomato, we plant it here. Put the strawberry seeds next to the tomatoes, you know, gotta have like an area full of red, one that's yellow, one that's green. Goodness gravy, we could have made this feng shui AF. That'd have been nice. Not saying that this isn't feng shui, but I don't know exactly if I accidentally did the feng shui right. Because I think feng shui is supposed to be like red in the right areas. I think yellow is supposed to be on the bottom. There's also supposed to be like a blue, I think, and a green. And I didn't water any of these. I am such a bad farmer. How much water we... Oh, I did not mean to use it. Where is it? How much do I have? I have 9 squares. It's gonna be quite annoying. You also don't want too many crops. Like, I would say that we're kind of at the cusp of what is good and what is not good. Because you gotta remember that everything you do, everything basically takes up energy. And by, you know, doing too much, you have a risk of, like, just, like, not being able to do anything. So we want to be able to do at least, like, a decent amount of stuff. Oh, we're out already. Like, see, like, we're already slightly tired just from doing all of this. of course, we did some hoeing around. And, you know, we're gonna definitely get some money out of it. So, you know, in the end, it's definitely gonna be alright. Well, once we... Oh, look, our little tree's already sprouted a little. Lovely. See, that's kind of the big thing there. The tree is going to take a long time to grow. What's the matter? You got food? Don't be angry. Why are you angry? I don't understand why you be so angry, Monica. Only you. Doc seems fine and comfortable, and yet she be so angry all the time. Ah, man. Ugh. It's always just nice to sit back, relax, and play a nice game of Harvest Moon. It just is. Harvest Moon is just one of those games that I find really comforting. I always love to go back to it. Oh, also, I kind of read somewhere as I was doing some research. Apparently, the town that Taka goes to in order to, like, sell as well as buy stuff, apparently it's Mineral Town. I don't know how true that is. And I actually never really known that. Pet the dog. Dog training. Good. How about up higher? Look, it's such a smart boy. Or girl. Look at you. Let's spin you. You spin me right round, doggy, right round, like a record player, right round, right round. Let's go ahead and check on this. Oh, I don't think that he'll come in here unless there's something I'm hiding. I think what I'm going to do is I am definitely going to put the egg and the milk in here. Don't want to carry them on me. And seeing that cutscene for like one time is actually quite nice. Shows you why I'm training the dog. See, this game is going to be very long and arduous. Oh, those were kind of like my only food options, weren't they? Well, we do have some mugwort if we actually need to nibble on something. But we're just going to go to the archaeology place. Okay. I'm just really tired. I'm definitely going to do a little bit more research. Like, I'm definitely not trying to, you know, not trying to, like, spoil myself. He just freaking flew over the entranceway here. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I will dig right away. Like, I'm just looking at, like, you know, what the mechanics are. I know so much about this game, it's just that I want to make sure that, like, I don't waste a day by going too far. We forgot to give Nami a thing the other day. Oh, no! That's not good. Oh well. It's not like missing out on a day is going to be like the worst thing. And at least we got Daryl. Like I said, Daryl is the #1 priority. Got to make sure that we continuously go after Daryl. Funnily enough, like, not a lot of people don't seem to actually like the crystal. Crystal, let's see. Ruby apparently likes ores, assuming that the crystals are ores, and so does Cody. But as far as like the important people on my list, those are the only two that actually like, you know, state something. I think that like for right now, I'm just gonna go over like each tile once. Because I don't want to run out of energy, and I don't want to like die of hunger. And these fresh tiles are actually pretty darn good at finding stuff. You can typically find roughly around like 3 or so. I know we are very lucky, so we do have a chance to find so much more. But, like, look, you can already see that like my eyebrows are kind of like they're, you know, slanted. They're in that very tired position. We just need to like find the good stuff. These stones are not the good stuff. I mean, maybe if I see Ruby, yeah, I'll give it some to her. But we do have some other people that we need to go and kind of give stuff to. Carter, we are ready to quit digging. Because we gotta go back to Romana. We gotta go to Daryl. We gotta, you know, try and find Nami. You know, just all the sweet, sweet jazz in the world. I wonder if... Because there are some times that, like, as we saw with Daryl, they won't accept items. Now, I think it's when they're busy doing something. Like, when we were with Daryl the other day, he was having a visit from his good old friend, the firework person. So it could be that because the firework person was there, then that's the most likely reason why Daryl would not accept a thing. Same with the musician dude. I think that with him, you know, he was just busy playing his guitar or something, and because of that, he wasn't going to accept the gift I so nicely prepared. I always seem to find Nami roughly around this area, but I haven't seen her as of late. Oh, look, there she is. Think of the devil and the devil shall appear. Let's go ahead and try the human statue with her. Not in a great mood in the morning, so be well. Yeah, that looks great. Do you want it? I don't know if I go that far, but... May not be like, you know, her most liked. You know, it might not be her most liked item, but it's an item oh my god. It's an item nonetheless. I better stop just randomly walking. It makes me worried. Jesus, like the music when I immediately... Hello! Hey, don't touch any of the machines. You got it, bro. Let's see if maybe they just don't like receiving the same item, like, every day. Must be like when they're busy, they won't accept items. You know, loitering. You got it. He likes to smoke, too. Smoking's not good for you. Understand that, like, you know, not so much that, like, kind of a lifestyle, more or less, to a degree. Well, now we're off to go see if we can Talk to Romana. Kind of reminds me of Romani. We do get a horse, though. A horse would definitely be quite nice because we won't lose out any stamina. I wonder what the speed run is for this game. If there is one, I would think that, like, speedrunning this game is not very good. Kitty. Just because it's so very linear and so slow. Oh, hello, thanks you for coming. Make yourself at home. Sometimes get a little lonely living in this big old house. I love having visitors. That's good. Here, you can have a flower. Yes. I see, but I really shouldn't now. There's somebody else in here? What about this one? Doesn't like that one, but she seems to like the toy flower. That's one of my weaknesses. I'm gonna be leaving soon. Okay. Maybe she won't accept anything when she's in her room. Let's see if we can try and, That's one of my weaknesses. Nope. Huh. I'm very curious as to, why that's the case. Gonna have to look that up as well. Now what? Oh, hello, how are you? Like this? Kind of thing. Have it? Oh, go ahead. Maybe if we do, the, GameCube route, you know, that I talked about earlier, maybe we might go after not after, that's kind of a weird way to say it. We might go down the Lumina route. Seriously, Crow, don't be weird. English is very, very difficult. You know, a lot of words mean things that you don't entirely, like, want them to mean. It's just very, it's very worrying when you have to, you know, think about what you're saying all the time, you know? The whole point of commentary is to basically continuously talk. So you're kind of in that, you know, forever spiral of having to worry about what you're saying, but you also have to, you know, say something when you're basically doing commentary. So it's just, you're kind of in this, you know, cycle of having to do it, having not to do it. It's crazy. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Okay, so we gotta at least water all the crops. That's like the main thing here. They need to be watered twice a day in this game. Which is crazy. Most games you just need to water them once and then you can forget about them. I want to say that, like, there's supposed to be, like, a death symbol or something, like, that pops up right above your head when you can't really do anything else. I don't know. I don't really know exactly how much I actually remember and what I think I remember. Because I do know that in at least one of the games, I do believe that there is a somewhat of a death symbol. Oh, and you know, there's also like a Harvest Moon game that isn't like a Harvest Moon game. I think you're like a robot or something in that game. And you basically are trying to awaken these gods, if I remember correctly. I'll try to see if I can put a little note, a little, you know, thing of it right here, as I am going to, you know, make note of it. But other than, you know, just that, Let's go ahead and feed one more mugwort to the doggo, because he's a good boy. Oh my god, wait, we haven't checked on the chickens. We need to check on the chickens! Like, I'm fairly certain that, like, it's not, like, a difficult, like, name, and I know that it was at least for, like, the PSP. I think it was also for, like, the PS2, if I recall. It was a good, fun game. It just got a little bit weird post-game. I would talk about it, but, you know, I don't want to spoil you on a game that you might actually, like, plan to play. I mean, it was originally for the PSP, but hey, you know, that's beside the point. You know, I'm over here playing a PS2 game, after all, and, you know, kind of, you know, enjoying myself on that, so I can't really talk. I think that this is where we're going to end it. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next recording. Bye-bye!